we need to keep this short today. I'm starting to see you guys more than I see my wife and my family right now. So it's been less than 22 hours since I've seen everyone, but hope everyone's having a great day. Good to get back, get the pads on, some goal line scrimmage situations today. We had Darrell Scott back in practice, and he did some very, very good things. So it's great to see him and see him add to the overall competitive depth of the running back position. Dylan Wiseman was back today, so that was great to see as well. Jason Robertson had his stripe removed today in the team meeting room, so that was great for him, and he's earned that. And I thought Justin came out and had a good day of practice. And, you know, when you look at his body of work also, I think we seem to forget that in games last year that he started and finished, he was 4-2. And I'll continue to say it in terms of the starting quarterback is a lot like a starting pitcher in baseball, and it's your win-loss record. And that's the most important thing with a quarterback, is leading your team to victory and doing whatever it takes to get the victory. So I'll answer any questions you may have.
Which is Jason's, transition surprised you how quickly he's caught on and made an impact over there on offense?
Well, when we recruited him, we knew he brought value to both sides of the football. But he's extremely smart. He's very intelligent. He's very instinctful, and he plays with a good pad level. He was a good wrestler, so that has really helped him from understanding the leverage side of things. But he's very bright, and he loves football. And he's done a tremendous job, and he continues to push the older guys that we do have in the offensive line.
With Jakob Johnson, it looks like there's a lot of versatility there. There's a lot of different things he can do. Is it tough to maybe trying to find what he does best right now, or not trying to put too much on a kid who's got some athleticism and can do different things?
You're exactly right. Is we have to find the best fit, the best position for Jakob Johnson. And he does bring value because he can do some very good things. But one of the strengths that Jakob has is his ability to run and hit. So we're going to move him around a little bit to an outside linebacker position, try to get him standing up more, and let him use his athleticism and his speed to run sideline to sideline.
Yeah, that would be tough, I guess, to do with any freshman, that kind of, trying to figure out what they do best. But for him, especially with the learning curve that he's got, does it make it even more of a challenge because he's a sharp kid but hasn't been around football as much?
Well, it's going to be all about his personal growth and development, and we knew that when we recruited him, just because he hasn't played football for a very long time. So the learning curve maybe is a little bit more, but he does play with great instincts. He's very, very intelligent. Now it's just a volume of repetitions that he needs to have. But we knew when we recruited him that we didn't know where he would be at his first year, but we would like his body of work year 2, year 3, year 4. And those one of those, sometimes when you put together a recruiting class, you're also looking for developmental players that some individuals may currently be ahead of him right now, but where will they be year 2, year 3, year 4 in the program?
Butch, how important is tomorrow night for your specialists to show you something inside here at the stadium?
Tomorrow night is critical for everyone, but particularly our specialists. And we're going to do some different things with the game-like atmosphere of creating some stressful situations to put them in, because we need to see who our kicker is going to be moving forward, and also our short snappers and our long snappers as well. So tomorrow night is a big-time evaluation tool for them.
What about at the return position? How much more competition is there right now than any time a year ago?
Much more. Last year, besides Devin, we were really struggling to even have competition at the return game. And again, everything is about competition. It elevates your program. It elevates everyone in your program. And you see who the competitors are. And now, we have a lot more. We've been able to add to that competition through the recruiting process, but we're still not there yet. But again, we still have made ourselves better in that area just from the recruiting end of it.
Coach, with Jason coming on like he has, how much flexibility does that give you on the line to maybe move some guys around, Kyler, and get some good stuff?
We need as much flexibility as possible, and it's finding the best 5 that will work together. Communicate as one, have one heartbeat, one mindset. You have to think all alike. And, offensive line is very, very indicative of one wrong, all wrong. And so it's having 5 that can continually put together and feed off of each other. So it's allowed us to move some players around and trying to evaluate and find out the best 5 to put on the field. But it's not just the 5. I said it's 6, it's 7, it's 8. And, we travel with 10 to 11 offensive linemen. That's where we're really down. We're suffering some consequences in terms of recruiting right now. And we're down about 5 offensive linemen in our numbers of running a football program. So again, every rep that they take is critical, but we need to continue to recruit at that position.
But the Owen Williams, I heard a lot more, I guess, about him in the spring than now. How's he done in camp? Is he looking like he's a part of things with that I guess, rotation?
Yeah. Owen continues to be work in progress. He's making some plays for us. The big thing with Owen is just his stamina, his football endurance. The ability to play 4 or 5 plays in a row at a very, very high level. But Owen is very explosive, uses his hands well, but it's just the overall mental toughness, the mental conditioning of being able to fight through fatigue, which that's what football is, and playing with a level of toughness, play in and play out.
What's the status of Kurt?
I'm sorry? Yeah, Kurt rolled his ankle a couple days ago, all precautionary, so we're taking our time with him, getting him back to full strength. He's going through walkthroughs, going through some different things, but he'll be fine.
You said Chris Weatherd is a strong asset for the team. Is he becoming more close to game ready?
Again, work in progress. For Chris, it's the fine details of playing the position, the overall discipline to do things right each and every day. But what you see is an individual who can run, very, very explosive, and he's trying to do the right things. It's just creating and formulating those habits and those instinctual habits. We always talk about you train a certain way so it becomes instinctual. And, we're working on that, but you can see that he has a lot of ability and he wants to do it now. It's just repetitions.
Is Nico getting a look on offense?
Yeah, we're trying to find, again, the best spot for Nico. And so today we tried him at tight end, and we'll continue to see what he can do at the tight end position. But again, it's just moving him around. He may be at a number of different positions. Just seeing a fit. He's a big-bodied athlete. Now we're just trying to find the right fit for him.
Do you have any timetable, Mitch? Do you expect him to play tomorrow night? Or?
No, he won't play tomorrow night. He'll go through practice. He'll go through the morning practice on Saturday, but he won't play Saturday night, and then we'll see, and he'll be ready to go Sunday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Butch.